this lecture we are going to study the platyhelminths, flatworms, الديدان المفلطحة. This phylum includes two classes, class Cystoda, الديدان الشريطية, class Trematoda. Class Trematoda or flukes. This class includes two subclasses, subclass Monogenia and the second subclass Digenia. Characteristic features. Body is unsegmented, oval, leaf-like, cylindrical. The body has two suckers, one interior oral that surround the mouth and the other is ventral. The intestine is simple and branching into two intestinal ceca. Thick cuticle covers the body, may contain spines. Adult nematodes are parasites of vertebrates. All have complex life cycles requiring one or more invertebrate hosts. Most are hermaphroditic or hermaphrodites, and many are capable of self-fertilization. Eggs laid by the adult within the vertebrate host pass outside and larva develops within them. This larva, called merocidum, may hatch and swim away. Each species of trematodes requires certain species of molluscan intermediate hosts for development. Complex series of generations follows within the mollusks, resulting finally in the liberation of large numbers of larvae known as cercaria. In some species, the cercaria must penetrate directly through the skin of the vertebrate host. In others, it enters fish. Developmental stages of trematodes. The egg. Operculated or spined, it is a germ cell enclosed in a shell, has simple gut and excretory system and glands. The merocidum. It is the second stage hatching from the egg. It is ciliated larvae which may live free, like in Fistula and Schistosoma, or swallowed by a snail to live in its intestine, like in Heterophis, and actively swimming. Sporocyst resulted from further development of merocidum in the snail. It is sac-like, non-ciliated, containing germ cells. Rhidia also develops in the snail from the germ balls of sporocyst. It has a mouth and sac-like gut. Posteriorly, it has two lateral processes. Anteriorly, it has pit pole. Cercaria, free swimming stage, escape from the snail. It has a tail, mouth, suckers, and simple gut. Metocercaria, it encysted cercaria without a tail, surrounded by cyst wall attached to the plants, like in Fistula, or inside fish or animals like in Heterophis. Trematoda. Family Schistosomatidae. Schistosoma species. The blood flu. Family Schistosomatidae. Unlike other trematodes, schistosomes are not hermaphroditic but dioecious, forming separate sexes. Adult worms have elongated tubular bodies, each male having a unique genicoveral canal. Schisto means soma. Schistosoma means split body. بمعنى انه تسمى schistosoma باسم المشقوق, in which a female worm resides. They live inside visceral blood vessels and are commonly known as blood flukes. They have digenetic life cycles involving aquatic snails as obligate intermediate hosts. Eggs develop or deposited in the circulation, penetrate the gut or bladder to be excreted with feces or urine. In water, the eggs release merocidia, which infect snails and undergo sexual reproduction through sporocyst stages, eventually releasing cercaria back into the water. Vertebrate hosts become infected by direct penetration of the skin. Infections may cause chronic debilitating disease in human and some domestic animals. Differences in egg morphology can be used to distinguish Schistosoma species. Schistosoma mansoni producing oval eggs with a sharp lateral spine. As you see, this is the egg of Schistosoma mansoni with lateral spine, شوكة جانبية. Schistosoma japonicum, as you see here, round eggs 70 to 100 by 50 to 70 micrometer with rudimentary lateral spine. شوكة جانبية مختزلة هي دامرة. And Schistosoma hematobium, as you see, producing oval eggs 110 by 170 by 40 to 70 micrometer with sharp terminal spine. شوكة حادة اللي هي طرفية. This is the difference between the eggs of the three Schistosoma species: Schistosoma mansoni, Schistosoma hematobium, Schistosoma japonicum. Also, the difference are Schistosoma hematobium, the site of infection, veins of urogenital system, eggs or egg secretion through or in the urine. The vector snail balanus species, geographical location in Africa. Schistosoma mansoni found in intestinal mesenterical veins, egg excretion in the feces, the snail vector bimofalaria, found in Africa and America. Schistosoma japonicum, the site of infection, intestinal mesenteric veins, egg excretion in feces, the snail vector Encomelina, found in Southeast Asia. As you see here, Schistosoma hematobium with terminal spine, and the snail vector Pylorus truncatus, while Schistosoma mansoni, the oval with lateral spine, and the snail vector or the snail Bimofalaria alexandria. This is the cercaria of Schistosoma mansoni, elongated head with biforked tail. Here, the egg of Schistosoma japonicum with rudimentary lateral spine, and this is the Encomelina species snail.